everyone, I'm Gina. I'm one of the mods here in family, and I volunteered to do a video blog to give you guys some information not only about life after weight loss surgery, but pregnancy after weight loss surgery. Just some quick stats. I was sleeved October 18th, 2016, so I'm a little over a year out. I weighed 262 pounds at my heaviest, and I'm 5'4", so I'm kind of short. And I now weigh 162 pounds. I've been kind of stuck there, but it's a 100-pound loss, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, at pretty much exactly 1 year post-op, I got pregnant, and I was trying. This is my only pregnancy that wasn't an oops, although they were good oopses. So I'm going to give you a little bit of background on my previous pregnancies because they were not great. I got pregnant for my daughter when I was 20. Or no, I was 19. I was 20 when she was born. And it was a high-risk pregnancy. It started out fine, but I developed preeclampsia, and if you don't know, you get really high blood pressure and you're spilling protein, and it can be really dangerous, and it can develop into eclampsia where you're getting seizures. So I did wind up having to be induced at 37 weeks after I gained 8 pounds over the course of a weekend, which is like from water retention. I was really swollen. I was really sick. And then even after she was born, and my daughter was born perfectly healthy at 37 weeks. She was 6 pounds, 11 ounces. So she was totally fine, but we still had to stay a couple extra days because my blood pressure was so high. And it actually stayed pretty elevated for a couple of years. I had to be on medication. And I have struggled with weight my whole life, but at the point where I got pregnant for her, I wasn't like at my highest or anything. It was probably in the 180s, maybe 190. So, you know, I was like fairly healthy at that point in my life. And then over the next few years, I gained a little bit more weight. I got pregnant and had a miscarriage in 2013 or maybe 2012. And then 2013, I got pregnant again for my son, and with that pregnancy, I did not get preeclampsia, but I had gestational diabetes. I had put on quite a bit of weight, and so that was not fun. But my son, again, was born healthy. I was going to be induced right at 40 weeks because, gestational diabetes, they don't want the baby to get too big. But I actually, they had me come into the hospital to, get settled, and they were going to induce me in the morning. And I went into labor, and my water broke all on its own that night. So that was pretty awesome. And again, my son was average size. He was exactly 8 pounds when he was born, and he was full term. So overall, they weren't terrible pregnancies, but they weren't, particularly healthy. So this time I am hoping to not have any issues. That would be amazing if everything could go great. So a little bit about this pregnancy. I will be 12 weeks tomorrow, so out of that pesky first trimester. The beginning, I was super tired, more tired than I've ever been in my life, even when I had mono in college, which I think, pregnancy hormones, I'm older than I was with my previous two. There's pretty good age gap between all my kids. I'll be 29 next month, and just the fact that I have 2 kids and a house and a dog and a husband and all that stuff to take care of while being pregnant, so I think all that contributed, and I'm also in grad school full-time. So yeah, it was pretty exhausting, a little bit of nausea here and there, but nothing terrible, and so far I have not gained really any weight according to the scale. I've been kind of fluctuating within like a 5-pound range, and right after Christmas I had the flu and was like super sick and throwing up, so I lost some weight and I gained that weight back, but I haven't, I'm still kind of hovering around that 162 mark. So that's good. I think when I start to see the scale move, it's gonna freak me out. And I'm sharing that with you because if anybody is watching this and has had weight loss surgery or is going to have weight loss surgery and you think you want to get pregnant at some point, like, you're not alone in that feeling. Obviously, we all want what's best for our baby, but it's going to mess with your head a little bit, I think, to see the scale going back up. It's a little bit scary, the thought of gaining weight after I just worked so hard to lose 100 pounds. I'm not at my goal weight yet, and I want to get there after the baby is born. But yeah, it's a little scary. My nutritionist told me before I even got pregnant that it's really no different than any other pregnancy. You add about 300 calories to your day during pregnancy and breastfeeding, which could be like a handful of almonds, or like, you know, obviously try to still keep it high protein, low carb, the way you're doing anyway post weight loss surgery. So that being said, for me, I have found that I'm like constantly hungry lately, but I cannot eat much at a time, like even less than before being pregnant, but after weight loss surgery. I mean, I eat like 2 bites and I'm full right now. So I just have been like eating smaller meals throughout the day, but trying to keep it healthy. And yeah, it's a little bit limited because I do have some aversions, like I can't eat ground beef right now. But I just do the best I can. I eat a lot of peanut butter. Baby likes peanut butter, and chicken and pork chops, stuff like that. Baby really likes salad, so I eat a lot of salad and fruit. What else? I'm starting to feel really good now. Oh, and despite the fact that the scale hasn't really moved, I am like huge for 12 weeks. I've been showing since I was like, I'd say like about 10 weeks, my tummy really popped. And if some of you have seen my like Transformation Tuesday pictures or anything lately, like, and even my profile picture, actually, you can see that like I'm showing pretty early. But it is my 3rd baby, and I'm much thinner than I was with either of my other pregnancies, so it's more noticeable. But it's kind of cool because I'm like, wow, I haven't actually gained weight, so this is just all little baby in there. Baby Gigi, as Gail named the baby. So I will be doing another video log in about 2 weeks, and I will update you all then. I have an ultrasound later this week, so that's exciting. Feel free to comment with any questions or PM me anytime. I'm pretty open and would love to answer questions for you all.